got it. I think we've got it, folks. Excellent. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Archaeology. I'm checking over here just to make sure the stream looks like it's live and working. It is. I don't expect we're going to get a whole lot of people hanging out today with us, which is okay and understandable because this is very last minute, very unstructured, weird time to be doing a stream. All the things are against us in terms of actually folks sort of being here and hanging out, and that's totally fine. I don't mind so much. I just wanted to get back into the swing of it. We're going to do exactly 1 hour. We're going to go till 1 o'clock and then kick off because I do in fact have to go back to work. This is I'm going to count this as my lunch break, working from home today, and we started this stream for those who are, we're gonna go people in here, and those who maybe are popping in or maybe are watching this after the fact. This is the third such stream here in this playthrough, and it's been over a month since the previous one, because I got sick. I had some health issues, had some work issues, had some conflicts, and just have not really been able to dedicate much time at all to doing YouTube stuff in general, including streaming. So trying to get back into the swing of it now in a variety of ways. And just needed to do something fun and have some fun today. Yeah. Oh well. Welcome to Adam there in the chat. Thanks. Oh, we got a few people, which is exciting. We got some folks showing up, which is cool. So welcome and thanks for coming and hanging out. Yeah. So we've got at least one new person here. So let me explain the premise here. So I'm an archaeologist, and I'm a professor of archaeology, blah, blah, blah. If you check out the YouTube channel that you're currently streaming this in, you'll see a whole bunch of stuff on there on archaeology and such, and also some stuff on video games. I'm kind of interested particularly in the intersection of those two things, games and media and archaeology, but also do some very straightforward stuff on archaeology as well, and some straightforward stuff, just kind of games analysis stuff. So if you're into any of those things, I'd hit that like and that subscribe button and such, and turn on that bell and etc., because there's some cool stuff on there. But what we're doing here is we're playing Civilization 6, and we're playing it on a pretty harder mode than I usually play, and we're going to try and win the game using archaeology, which is a thing you can do. So we've turned off all victory conditions except for cultural, so we can only win the game with a cultural victory, and we are going to eschew culture that comes from sources other than archaeology to the best of our ability. It's not going to be completely possible to have no culture from other things, because some of the buildings we have to build and such will give us some non-archaeology culture, and we need those to be able to even access the archaeology stuff. So it won't be possible to do it completely, but we can do a lot. We can really make the vast majority of that be archaeology. So we're doing a back end culture victory, playing as Ethiopia, who have some nice archaeology perks, but are primarily a religion oriented civilization. So just so you guys know, I'm reorienting myself here as well, because like I said, it's been a bit since I played, and I got to remember what the heck we were doing, and there might be some stumbling about here. So we got to essentially, as Ethiopia, we're going to build up a whole bunch of religion, which we've actually already done pretty effectively, of a very large, that's a lot of faith per turn for this early in the game, and then we can eventually start to transition that into developing archaeology, and just because of the perks of this particular civilization. So reoriented myself, what the heck was going on? We had sort of converted Canada. We're next to Canada and the United States, and we've largely converted them to our religion, which is nice, even though they have their own religions, even though we know that's going to piss them off and could lead to some conflict. That's sort of okay. And we're focusing pretty heavily on building up religious structures here, obviously, as well as cultural structures. That all makes sense. Blah blah blah. What are we doing here? Just kind of making our way through the culture, the technology things. How are we looking here? Oh, there's some folks. This is kind of cool. I'm excited we've got anybody coming and hanging out because I didn't actually expect it would. All right, what's happened recently? Teddy Roosevelt completed the Coliseum. We weren't trying to do that anyway. We've accumulated enough faith to purchase a missionary. But if I recall, we've actually got a thing right now where we can buy like a lot of stuff. Yeah, we can buy builders and settlers with faith and traders. Okay, because we had some kind of a, I don't remember what caused that effect. It doesn't matter. But we do also kind of want to pull some missionaries and apostles to see if we can finish. We've got some. All right, so we're already kind of barraging the United States over here with some religion, with Judaism. Reorienting. How's that chat doing? Chat's we got some folks hanging out. Oh, goodness gracious, this is exciting. Okay, let's hit the next turn. Let's do it because we only got an hour, so let's play some. Let's die. Let's play some video games.
We have uncovered a way to increase our farming
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Newly gained. Okay, kind of maybe do want that. Let's go to policies. Shh. Are we actually? Let's take a look. Are we even doing anything? Are we even building any wonders right now? No. So we can kind of ditch that. All right. So we're gonna go over here to our policies, and we're gonna swap out serfdom for Gothic architecture. Ancient and classical era naval units. Why do I have that? No, let me take a look here. I want to. Are you sure you want to close this minute? Yes, I do actually. So, are we building? Are we taking advantage of that? Not really. Not really. I got a quadrireme over here. All right, just trying to decide why we were doing what we were doing. So let's go back to that. So we're playing on like a tough mode here. We're playing on like a harder mode than I typically play. And so I'm like, everything feels very like on a knife's edge for me because I'm a big baby and I usually play on kind of easy modes. So let's get rid of this and this. And we're going to toss in. Let's see what we can do. We're going to put in serfdom. And what else do we want to do? Great science. Plus some production. Established governors. No. Treasurer said we don't actually need that right now because we can buy that stuff with faith. Plus 2 gold for trade routes. No. Maybe we do want to keep. Where did that go? Gothic architecture. Well, all right, we'll keep Gothic architecture. That's fine. Sounds good. Okay. All right, and we got to pick a new science here. Let's just kind of keep it. Let's just keep it rolling with the stuff we've got bonuses on. All right, you buddy. We got a pulse. Oh God, what are the? I don't remember the buttons. How do you? If I just hold it over there. God, I haven't played this game in so long. I'm a little rusty on the buttons, to be honest. You can't do anything there? That wasn't fast enough? No? Okay. Alright, what's this guy doing? What are you doing, buddy? Oh yeah, I forgot about... How are we doing with our friend? Okay, so America's not happy with us. They're not happy with us. Oh, they're quite frustrated with us. Canada's they're chill with us, although they're also not happy with us, really. But we're already friends with them, so. Oh, we can make an alliance with them. Why don't we have an alliance going with them? Let's do an economic alliance. Wait, what? One time, sure. Okay, yeah, why not? Cool. Why not? There's probably reasons why not. Video games are parts of research to the intersection of psychotherapy and video games, so I can play some games at work. Yeah, I like. Could I like probably convince myself that this counts as work? I could convince myself. Could I convince my colleagues? I have no idea. I did actually sort of include. Oh, that's. How the heck do I turn on like the detailed stuff? Crikey. I don't remember. um, there's, I did actually include like videos I'd made on YouTube in like my tenure review, which I thought was pretty funny. I'm going here to the keyboard. I need to remember how to lenses, online actions, unit actions, user interface control, civil map search, toggle trigger. I'm trying to remember how to there's a way to like I can't see what. Oh yeah, it's down there. All right, major victory, quadrireme versus galley. Let's just do it anyway. I died. Okay, that was very stupid. I was gonna die anyway. He was gonna chase me and kill me. So that's the dream, is if you can convince the world to let you sort of do this stuff for work. And I kinda can, sorta, but not really. Okay, so here's what we were doing. I remember we were really pulsing some new cities here. All right. And those were already planned, so I'm going to trust myself there. What do I want to do with you? Really? Gosh, I'm so not used to like this when you're playing on these difficult modes. Like, you don't get the huge, cheap, free bonuses that you normally get for for playing on easier modes. All right, so we're supposed to. Did I do it? Did I do that? It's on hills, right? Yes. Okay. Because I remember I have to build everything on hills. Because for Ethiopia, you get like this huge bonus. You get this huge. Yeah, my poor boat. The city-state leaders just do not make sense sometimes. How is the Teddy Roosevelt ruled a city-state in antiquity somewhere in Mexico? I don't know. Where? You have to build on. I'm going to look something up really quick here. So Menelik, here's why we picked Menelik. Council ministries receive science and culture equal to 50% of your faith generation in cities founded on hills. That's huge, because we're going to be generating just an enormous amount of faith. And if I remember to build all the cities on hills, we basically just get this huge. We're just going to get this very large bonus to our science culture, which is important because we're not really going to be building a whole lot of science and culture. We'll be building culture buildings, but science, we're going to need that bonus for the science because we're not really going to be getting that elsewhere. And then what else we get here? The Raccoon Church unlocks the buildability of Raccoon Church, +1 faith for every adjacent mountain and hills tile. Provides tourism from faith after researching flight. This is going to be a little bit of a problem because I think we mentioned this last time. That's going to be tourism that we're getting that's not from archaeology, which will help us win the game, but not win the game in the way that we're supposed to win the game. So that's going to be something to consider, but we're going to do it anyway because those faith bonuses right now are huge. They really are very important. Okay, so what do I want to do with you, fella? Oh, we don't have money. Not very much. Do we just go ahead and build a holy site? Probably. Yeah. Do I have a good, decent holy site? +5. Whoa, that's a biggie. Yeah, let's do that. Sure. Why not? Alright, you are supposed to be repairing that. How are we looking here? Hey, we got some folks hanging out. A little bit less than we were getting at our nighttime streams, but those were, alright, so let's make sure here. This is hills. I sent these here last time, so I assume I've picked these for a reason. Alright, we're already pretty close to avoiding a dark age next time, which is great. I'm not gonna bother with that. Okay, you are just sort of exploring for me. We're just learning about the world a little bit. We're just learning about the world. Don't care about that. Oh, these go that way. Okay, got it. That's cool. All right, yeah. So I don't remember the buttons. I gotta remember all the buttons. How are we feeling today, chat? How's it going? Harar. Can I just do I go holy site? Nah, I guess with these guys, I should probably be, doing these city center buildings first. Going straight to a holy site over here is probably a mistake, but that's okay. Oh, Canada. What are you doing there, buddy? No, no, sir. I don't approve of that. What? Why is it? Why am I hearing the sounds of conflict? Oh, it's these guys. All right, that's cool. Cool. Whatever.
May I suggest that we construct
Yep. Yeah, I know about that. Gotcha. All right, new jerk. Let's get. All right, so New York has been converted. New York. Oh my God, America's going to be so like this might cause a war. It's possible this could cause a war. How angry are our American friends? How we feeling here? So this is ironically we're getting a bonus because we have the shared religion. Even though one of the reasons they're definitely mad at us is that I've completely taken over their country's religion. So that's always fun. We have an alliance with them, so they're probably. No, I don't have an alliance. No, because I'm not even friends with them. Oh, they're straight up at war with Japan. That's why they're so mad at us. Which is probably good for us because that's keeping them occupied in yonder direction. Okay, you are done with that. I'm going to have you head over here. Just giving you guys a blow-by-blow. Hope that's all right. How we doing with... All right, we're doing new barbarian outpost. Oh, I don't care about that. That's too far away. Additional grievances. Oh, I told them I didn't care. I'm going to settle my cities wherever I want. If nobody starts a war with us, it will be a mate. That would be incredible. Encampments. Grants 2 gurus. Kotaku in plus 20% faith against 4 warrior monks. That's a lot of turns. That's a lot of turns for not that much return, if you know what I'm talking about. What if I use a little bit of this faith to make some frivolous purchases? Harbor. You know, I tend to really like money. Like I think gold is like so powerful in this game. Do I want to diversify a little bit here? Oh gosh, I'm so. All right, we already did a theater square, and we're fully built out for that. So we've already done the minimum here. And this is Addis. This is our capital. Holy Site's totally built out. Theater square is totally built out as far as we can right now. That's our first priorities in any new city. So we can probably stand to build out something else. You know, an encampment is not a bad idea. Again, I usually kind of ignore encampments because, like, if I get attacked. But we're playing on, like, kind of hard mode here. And we're going to get rolled if we're not careful. Maybe I can even sort of orient it towards, like if I put it over here somewhere. It's a lot of gold. Sorry, I'm thinking my brain is like on fire. We're going to go here. We're going to buy this tile. We're going to do it right here. Okay. Okay. Chat's not helping me out this time. Nobody's telling me what to do. How do I beat this game? How do you win this game, everybody? Okay. Capturing an enemy city grants... We're never going to do that. +2 amenities, +4 housing cities of governors. Oh, sorry. Ancestral hall. +3 towards settlers in the city. New cities reviewed. Yeah, that's the one we want, for sure. That's what we want. Oh, gosh, that's really slow, isn't it? Okay. We can put in a new governor. We can appoint a new governor. Okay. Let's appoint Magnus. Who doesn't have a governor so far? What's that little flag mean? No idea what that means. Who needs a governor? Who needs a governor? Harar. I guess we'll put this guy with Jima. Probably not thinking that hard for this. Oh, so Weldia is probably... It's suggesting Weldia because they're don't have a ton of loyalty. I like Ancestral Hall. Yeah, Ancestral Hall is the one I picked, right? That's the one that gives you the bonus builder actions. Like I just think that has consequences for the rest of the game. So unless you're doing the like a straight up military approach. Oh, why didn't it do that? Yeah, that's what I want. Unless you're doing a military approach where the warlord one makes sense, I do think that the ancestral hall is definitely the best choice on this one. For sure, because you get that, yeah, you get like an extra build action on builders for the rest of the game. And that's just universally useful for everybody. Haven't played since Civ 2. My first civilization was Civ 3, a long ass time ago, and man, I loved that game so much. I liked it so much. It's such a good game. I'm gonna cut down these damned. We're gonna cut down these rainforests and just get a bunch of bonuses from that. It's gonna be nice. Okay. All right, buddy. What are you doing over here? What do I do with you? You just need to get your health back up real quick. That's right. One thing I wanted to do was we're gonna take advantage of this lovely bonus that we have where we can purchase stuff with faith, and we're gonna just go ahead and keep spamming settlers. That's what we're gonna do. We got to build this out because America and Canada are gonna keep expanding into us. Ooh. Ooh. We lost a suzerain. Somebody's really fighting us with the suzerains. Where are our suzerains? Let's take a look at city-states. Namadal. Okay. How close are we on this? Sorta. Okay. I'd like to get Namadal back because I remember correctly they have like a really good bonus. Okay. What can I buy with faith? Can I buy the missionaries? Do I want more missionaries? I should probably be pulsing missionaries. This is Gondar again. What can we get here on on these guys? Nothing really that good. Let's just probably go for the Moss, right? We just want to keep hammering that faith. Keep hammering it. Okay, so settler. I'm gonna link you up with this guy. And clearly, yeah, we want to snag this Seed of Shining Sea here. Let's grab. None of these are suggested, huh? Susceptible to flooding. I don't really care about that. I think we're right here. This is where we want to be. And then you, sir, are going to go to here. A couple of turns of vulnerability there. I don't think that'll be too much of a problem. Original Civ veteran. Oof. I have never played Civ 1 or 2. I've never even tried either of them. That's I should go back and try them out. I bet they're kind of fun to take a crack at, you know? I bet they're interesting. We're gonna get rid of this rainforest and just take advantage of that. Okay, what do we got? We could go ahead and convert. Oh, the scout. What if I have you head for here? Oh, I forgot about that. That was a mistake. Oh, he's dead. This is what you get for not paying attention. It's what you get for not paying attention. How are we doing on faith? I do kind of want to pull some. Let's grab at least one more missionary, and we're gonna keep expanding. Actually, I should probably go down here and read. Make sure Canada doesn't re-establish themselves. How was the original Civ? Like, what was that like playing that like back in the 90s? Was it like a mind blow? Like it seems like it must have been. Seems like it must have been like pretty amazing to play. Way back when. Way back in the day. Okay. Oh, we're moving turns. I should probably be. Oops. I don't know why I did that. Why did you do that? Oh, I know why. Been using a Mac too much, so I pushed the wrong key. I think Civ 1 has this cool time-lapse of the globe at the end of the game so you could see how different countries expand. Yeah, I missed that. I want to say up until like Civ 3 or maybe even Civ 4, there was when you finished a game, you could they would show you the world map, and you could see how the different territories expanded and contracted. And I want to say 5 and 6 were the ones that didn't have that, and I missed that. 6 gives you all kinds of bar graphs and line graphs. It's fun to sort of look at, but the expanding map was neat. Maybe that's just not feasible nowadays. Okay, we're just grabbing those. We're going ahead and grabbing that. Get rid of those rainforests because we've sort of lost our opportunity for them to be particularly useful. They're going to get built over anyway. We might as well take advantage of the yields. I think it was, yeah, I know Civ 3 had that, and I think Civ 4 must have as well. Rip. R.I.P. Okay, what do we got here? Anything good here? International trade routes, not particularly useful. We probably do want, I do kind of want that. Production toward industry or heavier. All right, let's get rid of this. I do want that 50% gold discount on all unit upgrades because we do need to do some unit upgrades. That was it. Good enough. Yeah, it's fine. We do need to do some unit updates. Yeah, there's my guy dying. Sorry about that. Washington got pounded by a volcanic eruption. Sorry, Teddy. Get owned. All right. See, there's Chichen Itza, which would be useful for a rainforest, but we're never gonna get to that first. Angkor Wat population also has been built. Housing also. Okay, so let's take back Nan Madol, because that's worth doing. I forget Nan Madol's. Your district's on the next to the coast or Lake Taos by +2 culture. So that adds up to some good culture, which again is what we need kind of more than anything else. Cost an absolute fortune to build my first PC about 1994 so I could play Doom, but remember playing a lot of Civ on it. I'm just home built PC, 1994, playing Doom and Civilization 1. That's you were there. You were there living it. First person. Which is just, I mean, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, you can go off the edge of the map. I've never played on PC until the last couple of months on this game. Previous ones I did, but I played this game on the Switch for the first hundreds of hours on the Switch. Oh, okay, this missionary, that's right. What do we want to do with you, buddy? All right, so these guys are going to convert on their own, so we can just sort of leave them. Our religion is beefy. It's got powers. It's moving some stuff. Why not? Let's go. Let's start thinking about this direction. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Again, I think we just got to keep going with those rock-hewn churches. We just get that faith bonus. It really is going to add up. What can you do, buddy? Another rock-hewn church +7. That's a lot. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Baltimore, we're just gonna keep blasting with some religion. So yeah, numbers of you in this time a little lower than previous playthroughs, but still I'm surprised we got a few people hanging out, which is pretty cool. All right, so look at this. America's attempting to make a little bit of an attack on Kyoto here, and I don't think that's going to work. That one horseman against their capital city that has walls and stuff. But, feel free to waste your time. Not the smartest military endeavor. Seems like a bit of a waste to me. All right. Well, there's a... God, I got to get more of this map unloaded. We are really on a... Oof. That's a big flood. Doesn't actually impact me too much. There is no easy way to train. All right, so we can do industrial zones now. What are you doing, buddy? Okay. Science. That's way ahead. I'd love to get the Forbidden City. It's very useful. Very useful, frankly, education. We don't care about that. I guess we'll just kind of stick with... You know what? Let's go for buttresses, because get some dams going would be nice, because we got a lot of rivers. We got a lot of rivers. Yeah, I want to say with Civ 3, the first one that had multiplayer, and I did play some multiplayer in Civ 3, and it was very cumbersome, and this wasn't lands, that would have been online, and it was very cumbersome, very awkward, but I still had fun with it in college trying to do that, and it's mostly sort of failing. Okay, what can I do with you? It's gonna have me just... I guess I should just let's do some farms here, huh? Money, 130, so we are really racking up some faith. That's gonna be nice. That is gonna be nice. What do I do with you? Oh, I can upgrade you, huh? This would really increase the survivability. I need to get some cash. Some cash flow. Build some markets or whatever. It's just, I don't know how you survive without at least some cash. Converts in 202, I guess we'll keep that. Oh, you need to move because he's going to get attacked by... Can he be attacked by a scout? They can be taken out by barbarians. Let's just move him over here and then do the same thing. Okay, that's fine. Boy howdy. Boy howdy. Okay, yeah, again, we can kind of do some upgrades here. For now, I'm going to just let him heal. We could always do that in an emergency if we're, like, attacked or something. We need to get another settler going. That's what we need. That's what we need. Can I just... Do I have enough faith to just buy another one? I bet I do. Yeah, we do. We're doing it. We're doing it. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, doesn't matter. We're good. We're in good shape. Yeah, there's a multiplayer in 6. I've not ever tried it, but I do believe you could do multiplayer. There definitely was in 4 and 5, and I think there was in 3 as well. It's always like kind of awkward because it's a playthrough, a fast play. We're playing on like quick mode, and this is still probably going to be a 20-hour playthrough. I mean, minimum. So you have to do. I guess you kind of have to lean into scenarios or something like that.
A good navy is not a provocation to war. It is the surest guarantee.
Yeah, play by email. Yeah, you could do it. That's like old school. You play, set it up and play by email or by it's like an old school chess match. We're playing by letter or something. Okay, do we need any of this? Nope. Neither of those really does anything for me. Okay, all right. What can I do with you? You're already gonna grab that. To be honest, it would be nice. I need to secure this central part here, but I do think maybe I need to go here just to close this off. We're being a little strategic here. Let's do that. We're really getting stretched thin on our military units. I will be honest. So let's do this. All right, so barracks is... Stable is cavalry, and barracks is non-cavalry, right? Do I even have horses? Oh, we have tons of horses. All right, let's do a stable, I guess. Yeah. Because we need to get a little bit of military strength here. I do think that would be nice. Okay. Choose civic. Okay. Yeah, let's do medieval affairs. Okay. We're having a good time here. We're having fun. I'm having fun. I'm not stressed out. Everything's fine. Everything's totally fine. All right, so we finished converting Baltimore. How mad at us? Let's do another little check-in with our buddy, Teddy. How mad at us are you? Oh, not that bad. Not that bad. Yeah, this isn't so bad. Honestly, whenever whatever cools down off between him and Kyoto with Hojo and Japan, they'll be chill with us again, I think. Most of that tension is coming from the fact that we're allied we have an alliance with Japan, and they're currently at war with them for God knows what reason. So that's the issue there. What did they finish here? A temple. So we just keep building up keep going on the old religion. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan, Bill. You got this. I'm finally managing to actually do a little. Ooh, what are you building there, buddy? Is that the Mikshi temple? I think that's what that is. Nope, nope. I didn't mean that. No. Oh, that sucks. Where was that guy? All right, well. I didn't mean to do that. He just, oh yeah. Yeah, Minakshi Temple, and that looks like it's pretty far along, so never going to beat him on that. Why is he building religious stuff? I guess Japan is like a weird, like, science, religion merge. It's an interesting... What do you need? What do you need, Buenos Aires? What do you want from me? It's not going to tell me what that is if I go over the top of that? Oh yeah, send a trade route. Okay, Namadal wants train a heavy chariot. Should probably do that. Like, that's kind of worth doing, just to get that bonus, just to get that little bonus. Yeah. Oh, I could do it in one turn. All right, let's just do it. Let's just grab it, just to get that bonus envoy. It's like worth it, frankly. Okay. Oh my goodness. So, what's everybody's plans for the rest of your day? Just gonna kind of hang out, kind of have a chill one. That's what I'm trying to do today. Last couple of days have been stressful. That doesn't hurt anything. That's good. Something happened to others. Yep, that's what that is. Cool. Excellent. We have won a great writer. Okay, now, here's where things get interesting, chat. I don't want to actually cash any of these in. We're going to start winning just tons of writers and artists and musicians. We're going to be getting these. But we don't, in my own little self-imposed rules here of trying to win the game with archaeology, these will lead to us winning a game with culture and tourism, but in the wrong way. We want to win with exclusively archaeology, or as close to exclusively with archaeology as we can. So, but we don't have to pass on them. I think what we do is we recruit them, and then we can, like, sell them or trade them for stuff. You can do that. And that might be kind of powerful. So, like, for instance, let's say, let's call up Teddy here. What might he give us for that guy? I know you can do this. Make a deal, all right? Okay, so no, that's what I have to do. I have to cash him in. I had to use him, and then we can trade the great works. You can't actually trade the guy, the great leader themselves, but I can cash him in, and then we could trade. We could actually, like, give away or trade their great works. That's I think what we'll do. All right, so next turn we'll cash him in. So what do I mean by winning the game with archaeology? So you can actually. In the late game, it's going to be quite a while till we get there, but much later in the game, you can build archaeology museums, and then with those you can spawn archaeologists who can then go onto the world map and, like, excavate special tiles that have heritage sites on them, underwater and terrestrial archaeological sites, and you get artifacts for them for your museums, and they accrue culture in the same way that, like, great works of art do, and they eventually accrue tourism, and then that's how you ultimately can win a culture victory. It's normally kind of I think a quirky little thing you do in addition to how you'd normally win a culture victory with a lot of, great works of writing or art or whatever. And we're going to try and make it so that's, like, most of where we get our tourism from, if not just about all of it. And that is going to involve us extracting archaeological sites, probably in other people's territories, which makes people very angry. And this will, I think, allow us to have some interesting conversations about the nature of archaeology and colonialism later in the game. Where am I? I'm in Addis. That's right. I want to do a stable. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna try and do. So it's not. I don't think it's that difficult. The reason we picked Ethiopia is they're kind of the only civilization that has like an archaeology specific benefit. They can purchase archaeologists and archaeology museums with faith. And so that will allow us, because we're going to be accruing just enormous amounts of faith by the time we get to that point in the game. We can essentially just buy, just buy a museum in every one of our cities immediately, and then buy archaeologists in every one of those cities immediately, and then just start hammering the world just to go and steal archaeological artifacts. So it's going to be, it should work. If I think it's going to work. What city am I looking at here? Jimma, which is here. Okay, what did they just build? A worker. Okay, so let's go greenery. Okay, and all right, so you, buddy, we're gonna go ahead and.
As a young boy, my brother Nobunori studied the Chinese classics, and I like to sit in and listen to his
I like to sit and listen. Just.
I found that even when he struggled to understand or memorize passages, I would find them remarkably easy.
It's
My father,
essentially, yes.
a red man himself, often used to lament this fact, saying, "Such a shame. Would that you were born a man."
The Victoria and Albert Museum Road. It is. I was originally going to play as like England, just for this reason, to kind of make lots of jokes about the British Museum, but I ended up doing the opposite. So you'll notice that as we go through the game, we're playing as Ethiopia, which gets the archaeology thing because Ethiopia has some of the coolest archaeological sites in the world, including some of the most important human evolution sites, and also obviously archaeology of much more recent times. It's makes sense, but all the other countries that we're playing against are all countries with a history of colonialism, shall we say. So we've got Canada, we've got England, we've got France, we've got the Netherlands, we have Japan, we have the United States, we have I don't know, and I can't even remember the other ones we picked, but essentially all the big colonial powers of the 20th and 21st century, or the I should say like the post 17th century. Portugal, Spain, all those guys. So we're doing like a reverse British Museum. In a sense, because Ethiopia is a country that has had a great deal of cultural resources extracted from it. Hello, Christina. Welcome back. I think you were here in a previous playthrough, so welcome back. This is fun. What am I? Now we can start thinking about. We can think about this. So let's see. We make a deal. What can we sort of get for this? He'll give me nothing for it. Interesting. So he doesn't care about that at all. I am just curious to see what we can do, because we sort of have to get rid of these. We don't want these either. And we got to be careful with this, because every time we're giving one of these to another group, we are in fact ensuring that they will have a easier time preventing us from winning a cultural victory. Because if you have lots of cultural material, it strengthens your ability to like resist tourism in a series of a thing I find quite complicated. Also doesn't want anything for it. Interesting. Huh. So nobody wants this. All right, I guess I'll hang on to it until I get a better chance to use it. I do sort of want that. All right, well, let's hold on for now. Okay. All right, interesting. Nobody wants our great works here. That's do they know what we're up to? Do they have a grand plan here? Do I just keep going with these rock-hewn churches? I really should. I know it's like we're gonna handicap ourselves a little bit. So Weldia does not have any military coverage, so let's go there. Okay, I know what happened here. So this was where we wanted to go with this. So let's go ahead and found the city.
Our people have chosen to
Shoot, I didn't double check. Fine. Pretty sure that's not on hills. It doesn't look like there's any hills around here anyway, so I might have been boned on that. Yeah, that's one area where that was not going to probably work. So where can you go? So you can go right here. And is that hills? It is. So this is probably worth it to just snag this. These cities are a little close to each other out here. But they're not too bad. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, this is where we do actually kind of, it's part of the strategy. We do kind of need a lot of cities because we need a lot of museums, because you can only create one archaeologist per museum per city who can only extract 4 artifacts. So we're going to need to really rack up some. You have a limited number of spaces. So I think having a fairly large civilization is going to be essential for that reason. If I'm doing the math right, which I am, because I'm very smart and good at math. Okay, and what are we gonna build for you? What are we doing here? Let's I don't know what to do with these guys here. You know what? I might go for a harbor with this guy because there's no hills here. They're not going to have as many natural. Maybe Dira Dewa here can be kind of our de facto commercial hub in a world where that's not the most important thing in the world for us. But we do need to be able to get some gold flow here. Mom, Shell, what does that do? All of us in martyr ability. That's another thing we should be thinking about. I should be continuing. Gotta remember not to continue pulsing some. Pretty sure we already did all of our. Where's our religion? We already did all of our. Yes, we did. All right, so we're already fully upgraded. So we'll go for missionaries instead. Did I leave myself enough room to purchase a builder? I did. Look at that. Gosh, I'm so good at video games. Oh, it's disgusting how good at video games I am. Boom. Oh my goodness. My goodness. This is fun. This is a nice chill way to do this. I should do this at lunchtime more often. Again, I don't think we're going to get like great numbers of viewers doing this at lunchtime, but it will be really fun and chill and low-key. Man at Arms for 50 gold. Let's just keep him as that for now. And actually, I'm gonna have him back up. No, this is okay. We need more military units. Wow, we need more military units. At the same time, like we're keeping our diplomacy pretty strong here. Like America is not happy with us, but it would be a very weird choice for them to suddenly attack us. I think that would surprise me. That'd surprise me. Especially since we've kind of finished. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Since we've kind of finished converting them to our religion, so that was the thing that was going to piss them off a lot. Oof, this is why we need some dang tootin'.
We are losing loyalty in one of our cities.
Interesting. 0.2 points, that's almost nothing, but still. That will probably relieve itself pretty quickly. I'm not too worried about that. We'll get a lot of forewarning if they're gonna revolt and leave us. We'll get quite a lot. I don't know. What are we doing? How are we feeling about this strategy, chat? Are we gonna win this thing? We gonna take it? Barbarians approaching. Oh, buddy, are you sure you want to do that? You want to just give me this worker for free? Friend Beano, what are you thinking? Where do we? This is my favorite part. We're building. We're constructing. We're going We're going big. We're going home. We're going big and we're going home. I bet these are good. That's when I'll get a real decent bonus. Plus 4 faith, yeah. Let's do it. Let's see. What are you doing, fella? Alright, that's going to convert on its own. Boy, our religion is beefy. It's doing some of its own work. I'm not used to that because I don't usually play religious civilizations, civs, and getting this nice bonus. We should do one more. We should grab one more city in here. Some nice, look at all this nice. This is a juicy bit right here. Can I buy a settler? I'd be able to next turn, actually. Gosh, we're really accruing. We are accruing faith at a rate that is shocking. Shocking this early in the game. This would be that's a nice little yield there. I do want to see here. Let's go to Addis. Can I buy? No, I can't. What do I want to do with you, fella? Sure, why not? Alright, you can just go ahead and keep...
New grass. You don't even know where to sprout and grow. How can I, a drop of dew, vanish away?
How are we looking on time? Only got about 10 minutes left. And I gotta stick to it, because I do, in fact, have to go back to work at some point, so we'll do about 10-15 more minutes, and then we'll probably check out, because I could do this all day. Just talk to myself and play Civilization. It's pretty much my favorite thing to do in the world. Even when I'm not streaming, I do this. I just talk to myself the whole time. It's very, I'm sure it's entertaining for somebody. I am good. Welcome. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Oh, I'm sorry. Wikojani? I'm sorry. But, I'm good. I'm doing all right. And welcome. Thanks for coming and hanging out. And doing some chatting. We're just playing some Civilization. We're trying to convert the world to, we could probably win. We could definitely win a religious victory with this build. But I turned all those off. We can only win a culture victory. Let's do a couple more turns. Do a couple more turns. You know, we ended up like a good 9-10-ish people concurrent for most of the stream. That's better than I thought we'd get. When I was doing this a couple months ago, we were getting like 16, 18, 19, 20. But that was like at a much better time. A lot more... Connor. Oh, Connor. Oh, I know who this is. This is Connor as in... Connor, my former student Connor. How are you? I'm guessing. Oh, okay. I'm doing well. Teaching's good. Teaching's good. Teaching is good. Oh, that's exciting. I'm assuming this is I've got the right Connor. I'm putting together some clues to figure that out. We chose knee. Oh, so more of a knee. So the A is sort of silent. I'm good. All right, what are we doing here? I'm playing video games on my lunch break and letting people watch me do it. That's the kind of day I'm having. I needed a breather, you know. You know how that can be. We're just constructing stuff here left and right. I wonder if this will let me do no Raccoon Church there. We're expanding sort of rapidly here. Oh, okay. How are we doing here? What can we do with you? Again, I'm gonna kind of, as much as my environmentalist self feels weird doing it, I'm gonna probably continue to. Oh, you've got that picture of me in the bacon suit. Is legendary. In Dave's old office. Trying to think. Is this at? Oh, at the museum. Oh, you're working at the museum. Oh, you were working at the museum before, but you're working out in the research area now? And Dave, oh wait, no, I know the office you're talking about. I was never cool enough to have an office at the museum. But also trying to work in the Wyoming ship. We got some cool. This is neat. We got cool people here. We got people who are skipping out on work to. Like I said, this is technically my lunch break. Technically, I don't know. I'm working from home. What's a lunch break anymore, right? It's post-COVID world. God only knows what that even means. How? Yeah, the offices down there. That whole area seems. The last couple of times I've been in there, it's been a while. Connor have been just dead. I'd love to come swing by. Honestly, maybe like I can bring some students. Like grab like I don't know. Maybe I can gather up some of our majors. Yeah, I know. That's what it's been for as far as I could tell for a while now. It's just been Roberta down there, and that's it. And which is sad, a little bit of a bummer, but it is what it is, and they gotta prioritize what they think is important. And it's not for me to judge, but it's a bummer. It's a bummer to see that to see that. I'm glad Roberta's still there at least. She's great. I don't know what I'd do without her. We're talking about a place I used to work where Connor now works, and it's a neat place. Beautiful archaeology laboratories down there that don't get used as much as they used to. But that would be cool. I gotta reach out to Roberta too, and like maybe gather up some of our older majors who are sort of archaeology interested, and drive on down to the museum and see if we could do a little like tour and wander around a little bit. That would be cool. All right, we can build some dams now, which we need because we keep getting owned by some floods. I don't have a ton of time left, but I'm gonna just keep playing for a couple minutes. All right. Theater Square District JC bonuses. Eventually, that might be useful. I kind of want to keep charismatic leader. Again, we do need to find a way to up our gold intake a little bit. I got a governor spot here. Oh, we do. Okay. What was that one that was getting? It was Soto here. I'm gonna put this guy in Soto. Let's do that, just for the loyalty, mostly at this point. Yeah, that would be cool. God, I gotta check. I gotta remember to check my Facebook messages. I don't check. I just generally rarely check DMs on any social media, and I have people who send me like Twitter messages, and I feel bad because I notice them like 3 weeks later. I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. Exploration. Okay, we want that Merchant Republic, I think. We're going to do that for sure. It's not affecting me too much. My goodness. So we are. The Facebook message would work, or just email. Either one of those would work. I'll get my work email would work, but Facebook Messenger. I do check it once in a while, and I'll keep an eye on it to see for when you are ready. All right, let me think this through here. Gondar is my sort of second city here, so it's already got a theater square, and its holy site is already built out. I don't think we're gonna win the race to either of these. That's a really long build, 26 turns. Hagia Sophia would be useful, but again, Petra, no. Maybe again, I do think that getting some gold coming in would be a nice thing. Maybe a commercial hub. Again, we gotta spend so much to do it, but it's probably worth it in the long term if I grab one of these. Like this one here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we're gonna do it. We'll do a commercial hub. We gotta get at least some. We need that trade money coming in. All right, we're gonna do 1 or 2 more turns, and we're gonna quit for the day. That's what we're gonna do. I swear it. I swear that's what we're gonna do. We definitely have enough faith to grab. Let's grab a settler. We're kind of at our extent, I think, probably, in terms of our boundaries. We're a little hemmed in here. but I think it's time to start building out the middle. We need a city here, and I want to grab a city up here. And like maybe we sneak something in up here, but we're getting to the limits. We've pretty successfully hemmed in America here. They don't have a lot of places to go, which is good. That would be fun to do. I'm teaching a course this semester on video games and archaeology, which is a course I've wanted to do for years. We're doing it as a special topics this semester, and we are playing some games together in class, which is really neat and fun to play around with. It's been interesting to play around with it. I'm having a lot of fun. I think the students are too. But it would be cool to sort of throw a game up on a big projector like that and then play and talk about it or whatever in the same way we do this. What are we looking at here? God, I'm not paying enough attention. This is Harar. Which one is Harar? That's this tiny little city. They built a granary. Okay, so it's really on the verge of doing some growth, which is nice. So let's keep that going. Let's keep that growth going. Because we've got plenty of faith coming in. The whole point was just to really I'd like to get to the point that by the time we get to the point where we can actually start pulsing archaeologists, start building archaeologists, I'd love to have this number up in the 500-600 range, where we're getting 500-600 faith a turn. I think that is doable, and that would allow us to essentially in 1 or 2 turns just build out an army of archaeologists and move all at once and get ahead of the crowd on all that. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Let's build. All right, this is a lot of farms. Okay, what happened to that barbarian worker? Are you running away from me? Are you trying to escape me, guy? Oh my goodness. Corn or wheat? The classic difficult decision. Let's go maize. Let's do it. All right, we're gonna finish this turn, and then we're gonna do one more turn, and then we're done. It's gonna actually probably be more like an hour and 10 minutes. I cheated slightly, but that's part of the fun. Wow, it's got nothing but farms here. That's all right. All right, we're gonna get rid of this makes me feel bad cutting down all these rainforests, but they're gonna get destroyed anyway, because we're gonna have to build stuff in these squares, and then we don't get these bonus yields. So we might as well. All right, that's the edge of that world there. Okay, we're on a tiny little continent. We're kind of screwed. All right, let's see here. Yeah, we might as well go ahead and grab that now. Boy, just excruciatingly slow. Oh, this looks like there's something. There's another something here. That's going to be another option for us. We could expand onto other continents. Again, it might become necessary if we really need those extra cities. Just purely for the purposes of building more museums. I don't know if I'm going to the SAAs this year. I have to make a decision. I'm actually not. I tried to organize a session about archaeology in YouTube and TikTok, and I had all these great people lined up, people interested in doing it, Stefan Milo and Mini Minuteman and all these sort of a lot of the big name sort of folks were interested in this, and then people in podcasts. It was really going to be kind of cool, and it just turned out it was just so expensive because none of them are professional archaeologists. They're not academic archaeologists, obviously. They're not students, so it would just been so much money for them, even participating virtually, because they actually did tell us we could do. We could have them participate virtually, which would have obviously defrayed the cost a lot, but it was still going to be hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And most of those guys, even the ones with big channels, they don't have money. They can't do that shit. So it ended up getting canceled because I didn't have enough people who were able to pull through with it. So I still have a dream of doing this, maybe doing it outside the bounds of SAA, maybe organize a little week, like a little Saturday live conference thing with all that crew. That would be neat. Just do exactly what we were going to do, but for free, and it would be free and accessible for everybody. So in many ways, it would just be way better. So that's definitely a possibility that we might still get a chance to do that. This is going to be a weird build here. These are hills though. These are hills, and we get some new. I don't think I have gypsum. Why not? We're really building big and fast. All right, I already have a settler there, and then I want to get a settler in here. And then we'll be kind of done with building, at least for a little bit. I think it's going to be best to get this out of Gemma. Do I have enough for this? I don't. I got to wait one more turn. Okay, that's fine. Especially if I do what I'm going to do here, which is I'm going to use this to purchase a builder. And yeah, that would have been really cool. But again, I'm still hoping to be able to do it in the future. I think I need to probably build some military units here. We need to be just prepped just in case. Like maybe just like some man-at-arms. Yeah, maybe just some man-at-arms because we're just defensive. We're not going to be attacking anybody. That's not something we're going to do. We're not doing any military stuff, so we just need to build up our defenses a wee bit, just in case anybody gets a little sociopathic, which sometimes the NPCs can do. Sometimes they get a little like that. And well, let's build you up a bit before we start diving directly into harbors and stuff. This guy's just like it's just running. It's just trying to get out of there. Oh yeah, the SAAs are I would like to I might you had asked about the SAAs. For anybody who's watching, maybe in the future or today, who doesn't know what the SAAs are, this is the Society for American Archaeology annual meeting, which is the big archaeology meeting, obviously for most American archaeologists, and it's always a great time. I actually really like the SAA a lot. It's a nice place to go, and it's in New Orleans this year, which is a really cool place. I believe I'm technically already registered because I had to pay and register when I did all that. So, and I actually even have potentially like funding. I just got to do it. Like I could probably go to SAA for maybe not free, but greatly reduced cost. So I might just go. I've never once gone to a conference in my life where I wasn't doing something, giving a paper, hosting chairing a session, I don't know, running a table, something. I would just be going just to go, and you can do that. And I've never done it, so it's going to be interesting to see what that will be like if I do end up doing that. All right, this is our last turn. We got to finish this up, and then I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. I got to go back to work. I don't want to. I kind of want to just keep doing this because this is actually like really fun. Like I'm having fun. I should stream more often. I have a blast with it, even if there's not a. Interesting. So there is a. Oh, we've met somebody. Oh, it's Spain. What a fun way to end the. What a fun way to end the stream. Never should tell people the stream's about to end because they start leaving. Okay, cool. So there we go. It's been quite a while. This is unusual. This is really unusual. We're playing continents, which is kind of the standard, and it's really unusual for them to put another continent close enough that you can get to it through shallow water. So normally you have to wait till much later in the game until you unlock the ability to navigate over open water, which we're getting sort of close to now, but it's still probably a ways away, 10 or 20, 25 turns away, but they've put another continent here, kind of right next to us, and I was able to just zip over here with my, ancient era quadrireme. That's kind of cool. So, neat. Let's talk to Spain. What do we got? Excellent. Okay. How are they feeling about it? First impressions aren't great. That's all right. Make a deal. You got anything worth trading? Not really. Who cares? I do have a fair amount of money. Can I sell these guys one of my... That's a terrible deal. Such a bad deal. 5 gold per turn for 30 turns. It's 150 gold for a great work of art. But I'm trying to like stick to my guns here, and we're supposed to get rid of these things. I gotta keep we're gonna go open board just because we want to keep good relationships with everybody, because we don't want to get into wars with folks. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. It's fine. It's fine. That's such an absolute maniacally bad trade for us. But now we also do get a bonus here from the favorable trade deals, so we'll see. Maybe we can make an ally out of this guy. That would be nice. Because we're gonna be very friendly with everybody. We're gonna be very nice to everyone until we start invading their lands and stealing all their artifacts, and they're gonna get real mad at us for that. So that's why we've got to be quite diplomatic. You should always be diplomatic. Diplomacy is good. Diplomacy is good. Okay, what can I do with you? I mean, we could certainly wrap down around here and try and cut Canada off from getting all this land here. We'll see. That's pretty expansionist. But you know what? Let's do it. Oh, no, that's not right. I want you to go to there. You, for now, are going to go here. Sure. We're running out of time here. We're running out of time. We're actually over time. Oh, what was that? Oh, yeah, we knew that. So we knew that Hojo was doing that. Oh, my goodness. I have not been saving my game at all. Probably should do that. Okay, so we got to do it. We got to call it. We're gonna do a save spot here, and we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it, chat. So thanks for coming and hanging out. That was a lot of fun. I'm gonna do this more often. I really could probably do this on like a lot of Mondays and Wednesdays, or Mondays and Fridays, this kind of noontime stream. And I'll say that's much more convenient than me than doing the nighttime streaming. It's a lot easier for me to do. And again, if I keep it relatively short, about an hour, I can sort of say, that's sort of my lunch break. You know, with a little bit of a beefy lunch break, but that's something I might do in the future. So I'm gonna try. I might. It might be a bit. I might try and squeeze in one more this week, like maybe on Friday or something, or do an evening one or something this week, because then actually I'm away all next week. I'm away on a vacation. I'm taking a vacation quite a while, so I'm going on a vacation next week. So I'll be gone for 1 week, and then when I come back, again, I'd like to try and make this more of a habit of doing this like once a week, and maybe doing these noon times streams. Because the nighttime streams are tough. They're hard for me to do, which is one of the reasons it's been a while since I've done one. These little like noontime ones are a lot easier, so I can kind of bang one of these out, have a lot of fun on a lunch break, once or twice a week, and maybe, you know, we did get less people in the chat this time than we did in previous times. Who cares? But also that might change if we have a little more. I have a little more time to get the word out and stuff. So all right, everybody, it's been a blast, and I'll see you all soon. Have a good rest of your week.